On today's episode, we're gonna test something that is at the core of all of us, mac and cheese. Now, we're gonna test that using a standard pot versus something that may seem ridiculous. This all-in-one mac and cheese maker. This weird thing could actually be worth it. We are gonna test uniformity and disbursement of ingredients and time versus standard pot. It's just hard, I don't wanna say this, but if you eat a lot of fucking mac and cheese, maybe that shit matters to you. Instead of using your burner top, this is actually using a same heating element as an electric kettle. The heat is so fast and it's so instant that it actually boils water faster than your stovetop. It has a built-in strainer, a built-in stirrer, so this in itself, this unit is the only thing you do have to wash. All your ingredients go in this little spout, boom, 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 and you stir with the top thing here. We're gonna use factory recommended 3 cups of water. We're gonna set the dial to boil, and we're gonna put the lid on, and the time starts now. And in about 30 seconds in, there's already bubbles forming on the bottom here. Please don't make me look like an idiot. And at 3 minutes and 55 seconds, we are at a rolling boil. Under 4 minutes, look at that. Pasta goes in. That's a little weird to get it in that hole. Close this little thing, give it a little stir, release the starches so it doesn't stick together. Now we're waiting 8 to 10 minutes. Out the gate, mac and cheese maker is already on to mac and cheese. We're still waiting for water to boil. Oh wait, hold on. Now as it goes in, what we didn't do is you gotta back it down to simmer, because if you leave it on boil, all the starches create a lot more bubbles and so it starts to boil over. So when you back it down to simmer, watch that. Now it dissipates. 7 minutes in, boiling water. Here we go again. So we're running into this thing, and it does say in the instructions, if you get boil overs, just keep backing it down, keep backing it down. But let's see how that affects cook time. We're pulling each one after cooking 7 minutes. Towel on the hand would probably be good. Let's start with our butter, our milk. Now here's the test, is how well it's going to disperse this beautiful artisanal powdered cheese. I can't stir while I'm dumping it in, so that may be an issue, but let's just see how we're gonna do here. We have some powder buildup around the outside. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt, just say you have to scrape that down at least once. So now we went back and did it again, and we do have a pretty consistent mac and cheese. Let's compare them. Mac and cheese with our machine, mac and cheese without our machine. They're identical. Let's talk about taste. Mac and cheese with the machine, tastes like mac and cheese. I mean, neither one makes a better tasting mac and cheese. So what do we have to consider? First we have to consider price. Mac and cheese maker is $20. Mac and cheese maker, 3 minutes less time than traditional pot for boiling water. If you have one of those super high gas ranges, you could cut that time down. Let's say you're in college and you like to have mac and cheese maybe 3 times a week. That 3 minutes gives you an extra 9 minutes of study time or recreational activities. Cleanup, we're looking about the same. This, you kind of clean out with a damp towel, the little inside there. This one, you got a pot and pan that you could probably do in the dishwasher and that. So what is the verdict here? This being an all-in-one wasn't kind of a set it and forget it thing. Remember, you had to kind of keep tempering it down to the simmer because it kept boiling over. That's just due to the small capacity. With a boil over here, you just use a bigger pot. You never have to worry about boil over. If this didn't have that color scheme that kind of lends itself to something very childlike, had better components, it doesn't feel like it's gonna last. And also, if it simply wasn't called a mac and cheese maker, like if it said an all-in-one pasta pot, then it's kind of like, it makes a lot more sense. But since it is a mac and cheese maker and those parts and that color scheme, listen y'all, I'm in my 30s. I don't know if that 2 minutes of time is worth someone seeing that in my house. This is actually really close. This was a tough one, but I'm gonna go standard pot and pan. Mac and cheese is easy as it is. For more silly things, that could actually be useful, click here. An egg poacher versus a standard pan. The promise here is that all your eggs will be perfectly